Alright, it's me back again to do yet another video. This time I'm going to be showing you my handgun collection, at least so far. In this video I'll also be comparing some of my handguns together in terms of size. I'm not going to go into the weight category because that's something that's easy to find on either the firearms website, like the Glock website, or even down at the Keltec, or even just Google it. Weight is pretty much a personal thing. It all depends on what you feel to be heavy and what you feel to be light. That said, I'm going to jump right into it and try not to beat around the bush. First of all, let me introduce you to the different firearms, starting from the one over here. This, you've seen a number of videos on this. This is the Keltec PF9, chambered in 9mm. It holds 7 rounds. It has a 7-round magazine. I added the pinky extension to this. So let me just take that out. All these guns have been safety checked. So, and as you can see, there's no magazine in it. So that's the Keltec PF9. Here, my now personal favorite, the Glock 27, chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, holds a 9-round magazine. Nice gun. This is the Glock 23, also chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, holds a 13-round mag. And last but not least, the one that started it all, the Glock 22. Also chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson, full-size Glock, holds a 15-round mag. That's it. These are the firearms that I own, and these two here are considered to be subcompacts. This is a compact and this is a full size. I'm going to be making most of my comparisons with the Glock 27 because this is the newest one that I just got, and I like this. Even with a loaded magazine, is for me quite lightweight. It's not as light as the Keltec PF9. Then again, this is pretty much a slim compact, as you can see, and it's quite thinner, easier to conceal if you're looking into that, and it's chambered in 9mm. It also holds 7 rounds in the magazine compared to the Glock 27's 9-round magazine. Comparing these directly, you can see the width difference between the two. Length, they're just about the same size. I guess you can see from this angle, they're roughly about the same size, just about a hair longer on the Glock 27. In terms of the grip, I would say they're about the same size without the magazine added. Now, if you saw my previous video, I had the pierce grip put on the Glock 27. I also have a pinky extension for the Keltec PF9, and if you look, you find out that they're still about the same length in terms of the grip. So that's that on this. So you can see that other than width wise and probably a little bit of weight on the Glock 27, it's just about the same, dimensions as the Kel-Tec PF9 for those who are more familiar with the PF9. Those who are more familiar with the Glock 23, as you can see, there's quite a lot of difference in terms of length comparing the two. At least it's more than the difference between the 27 and the PF9. Grip length with the pinky extension on the Glock 27, it will almost be about the same length as the 23 in the front, but still quite short at the back, which is the part that will be sticking out more. And there need not be any real comparison between the Glock 22 and the Glock 27. There's a lot of length difference, as you can see, and grip. So that's that. Another thing that I would touch on is in terms of magazines. I have the Glock 27's mag with a pinky extension. Fits your hand just perfectly, gives your pinky somewhere to rest. Works with that. I have the Glock 23's mag, sticks out a little bit. Again, somewhere to just rest my finger on. So, that works just perfectly for that. The Glock 22's mag sticks out a lot more, as you can see, but fits just perfectly with this. So I can use any of those mags. And one last mag that I haven't shown is my 40 caliber Glock mag. It's supposed to hold 31 rounds, but because of its really hard spring and getting the ammunition in, I just loaded up to 30 rounds, which is more than enough anyway. That extra 1 round in a 30 round mag, I don't think is going to be that relevant. And that fits in. As you can see, easy to get in, easy to get out. And this fits this just perfectly. It also works for any of my other Glocks. The Glock 23. Or the one I use it more for the most, the Glock 22. I got this particular magazine, this high capacity magazine, quite some time ago, and I mainly keep this at home either for when I'm going to go to the range or for home defense purposes with the Glock, because obviously I can't carry this around. That would just be that'd be weird. So this stays at home, but I know that it can work on any of my Glocks, which is one of the reasons why I like Glocks. That's pretty much my take on all these guns in comparison mainly with the Glock 27. All of them, if you look at their dimensions in terms of width, they should all be the same width. So there's nothing comparing with that. All that you need to compare really is length and weight. The only thing that has almost a similar weight to the Glock 23, Glock 27 would be the PF9. I know the PF9 is lighter than the Glock 27. But I like the fuller grip on the Glock 27 than I do on the PF9. Lengthwise, weight-wise, it just feels good. So this is my review, comparing and showing my different handguns. You guys feel free to leave comments, ask questions, and I'll try and answer that as much as possible. You guys have a nice day.